Welcome to another edition of Saturdays with Skywalker. Hope everybody's doing good. And got one of my co-hosts here, Delilah. Let's see who's going to show up. Here's my other co-host, the twerking, and I drew a butt on him. I don't know if anybody's going to show up today. Having some macadamia nuts. Because when I woke up, I wasn't hungry for breakfast, but will there be any of these today? I hope not. Oh, got one person. I see. Hello there. Why don't you come into the chat and say hi? Come on now. Oh, go fuck off. Asshole. Hi, Mason. Already had a numpty asshole here. Twerking gherkin. And I drew a butt on him. Oh. He's gonna twerk. Pickle butt. You know, I know it's the same person because they use that same dumbass comments about sumo wrestlers and shit. Yep. With the butt. Pickle butt. Hi, vegan Christianity. Gave the twerking gherkin a butt. So when he twerks. Delilah, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Just nibbling some macadamia nuts. Hey, Jason. The pickle butt. Told you last week I was going to give him a butt. Twerk it. So he can twerk that butt. Twerk that pickle butt. Oh. up my Bazinga with water in it. Hi, Wakan Sato. Oh, good evening. It's morning here on the East Coast. The Twerkin Gherkin says hello. Well, I turned in the application for that subsidized apartments. I'll find out June 22nd because it's a lottery. They select people by a random lottery, and they'll send the ones that turn in applications a number in the mail to know what, where you are on the list. And so I already started doing a little prep work around here for moving, sorting through things to donate stuff, what I want to throw out, what I want to keep. I left a few magnets on my refrigerator, well, the freezer door, technically, because I have a lot of magnets on my fridge. So I found a place to put most of them in containers. Yeah, because like now, it may be May, but it's a bit chilly this morning. And normally, the new apartment will have electric heat, which is good. And there's a laundromat on site. And it's only $2.50 to use the washer and the same for the dryer. So that's not bad. You get a loyalty card, you put money on it like I do with the laundromat I go to now. That's in walking distance, but this will be even shorter to go because there's a building specifically for the laundromat part. So that'll be good. So I'm looking forward to Delilah and I moving from here. Actually, it's the first time I've lived in an apartment because I grew up in a house that I had to sell several years ago. And when I moved here, this is a duplex, so it's a house. It's not really an apartment per se. And it'll be nice, even if I have to go up a few steps to get in, if the second floor is prime, they said, because the woman I talked to said that it'll save on the electric bill because it's electric heat, the heat will rise from people downstairs on the first floor. So that's cool. And it might be a quieter neighborhood than around here. Hi, Pia. Good to see you. Twerkin Gherkin says hi. And he's got a butt now. So he can twerk that pickle butt. Twerk it. Work it and twerk it. Yeah, pickles were formerly cucumbers in a previous life. Who's Bella? Jaden, are you vegan? Delilah. What you thinking about, Delilah, huh? Simple question, are you vegan? You either are or you aren't. There's no in between being vegan because it's not a diet. Vegans were against exploiting animals for any reason. So you either are or you aren't. It's like a woman say, you can't be like a woman can't be kind of pregnant. She either is or she isn't. So vegan is like the same way. You either are or you aren't. Okay. Of course it's not vegan. That's ridiculous. Eating a dead chicken is not vegan. Oh, come on. What the heck? That's disgusting. Yeah, but you paid for it to be killed. Use your brain. You pay for that animal to be murdered for your trivial taste pleasure. And they're not an it. Those chickens are only 42 days old whose corpses you eat. They're babies. You're eating babies. Most animals are babies that are slaughtered for your trivial taste pleasure. I wish people would use their brain, but critical thinking is in short supply, especially among non-vegans. It's like the supply and demand. They demand the dead animals, that every time somebody buys the corpse body parts of a murdered animal, then that's replaced by more murdered animals. It's just logical thinking, but some people don't have that. Of course, eating a dead animal is not vegan. We're against exploiting animals for any reason. Let that sink into the brain. I know. It is asking a lot for non-vegans to use critical thinking, use their brain, because they got brain rot. That deserves a twerk. Twerk that butt. Oh, it was so funny on Bren the band, the one-man band from Canada. I'm a channel member there too. Because they know me. I just picked it up where somebody else was doing, with the pickle thing there. And he had a jar, like a mason jar with water in it. He goes, and he's like, so he said something along the lines, something about, Kathy, I know you're thinking this is not pickle juice, even though it looks, it's in a jar. That was funny. Yeah, I got to take into consideration the brain rot. But it's already dead, though. First and foremost, animals are not its. They are either he, she, or they. Second, they're dead because non-vegans pay for them. No, I didn't, because I don't know. I took it to a phone store here locally, and she couldn't unlock it. It was supposed to have been unlocked already, but she couldn't unlock it. So I ended up, Luke and I are working that out. I returned it so he can get the money refund, and then he's going to send me a money order or a check or something so I can buy a phone here. That would be easier if I could go to the phone store and buy one myself. Then I won't have to, won't have a problem. I thought it'd be easy peasy lemon squeezy. Bring it there, let them unlock it, take the SIM card out, because I don't know how to take it out of this phone here. Oh, she did? Yeah, she doesn't stop to realize she paid for them to be killed. It might not be that particular animal's corpse that she buys, but she pays for the next one to be killed, because they got to replace the packages of the body parts with other body parts from murdered animals. I hope Joey Carbstrong is okay. I heard about they arrested him like at 4:00 in the morning the other day. That's so ridiculous. That's an injustice because it's the animal murderers that should be in prison, not that should be jailed and arrested, not Joey. Yeah, because Luke is gonna I already returned the phone via UPS, and then once he gets his money refunded, then he can get the money refunded, then he can send me something, send me a money order, whatever, what have you, in American dollars. Yeah, he got arrested. They were talking about it on, I think it was Jake's channel, Jake Lagatere. And I saw the short, they came at 4:00 in the morning and arrested him. It's crazy. It should be the animal abusers that should be arrested, not someone like Joey. People that are trying to save animals and expose the truth, they shouldn't be punished. It's crazy. It's ass backwards. It should be a crime to abuse animals, but because, quote unquote, I hate using the word livestock, but animals are considered property, and they shouldn't be. You should not own another being. It's because that's slavery, as we all know. I don't know, it's because of that expose of that kosher slaughterhouse, the recent one, I guess, I'm thinking. I don't know all the particulars, but that's probably what it is about. Because that kosher slaughterhouse, because there's no such thing as humane slaughter anyway, but, I mean, all of it is horrible. Whether it's kosher, halal, or any other way. I know this whole world is insane. When animals are treated like property, like slaves, because the way they, like with the animals that are murdered for their flesh, they get branded like slaves used to be branded. They get a number on an ear tag. They don't have a name. And they, being forcibly bred into existence is disgusting in itself. And then most of them are very young when they're sent to the murder house. If you have to ask that question, then you don't have critical thinking. Exactly, veganic tomato. There's a lot wrong with eating somebody's flesh that did not want to die. They're forcibly, your trivial taste pleasure is not worth their lives. When there's kind choices, why choose violence over kindness? It's ethically and morally wrong to take someone's life that does not want to die. And they're babies. You're eating freaking babies. Chickens are only 42 days old when they're murdered for their flesh. Pigs, 6 months old when they're killed for bacon and other parts of their bodies. And bacon is a well-known carcinogen. So enjoy your cancer eating dead animal carcasses. Try a Beyond Burger or Impossible Burger instead of a ground up dairy cows, because one burger is not comes from many cows. Yeah, it's not necessary to kill to eat. Animals are not food. They're not lab tools. They're not slaves. They're not clothing. They're not anything else that exploits them for their bodies. We have no right to take away their bodily autonomy. And these idiots that bring up abortion, people that are anti-choice are taking away women's bodily autonomy, just like non-vegans take away the bodily autonomy of animals. Hi, Fly! Twerk and Gherkin says hi. He's going to twerk for you. I drew a butt on him. Twerk it. Twerk it. Work that butt. Twerk it. And student, if you're still here, would you want your body to be, your bodily autonomy taken away from you and you exploited for whatever reason? You wouldn't like it. So why do that, pay for that to be done to other animals? You're accomplices to murder. Non-vegans are accomplices to murder because you might be killing the animal personally, but you are paying someone else to do that dirty work for you, you know? So stop choosing violence. Be kind. Choose. There's plenty of options out there. You don't have to buy food that, stuff that exploits animals for their bodies. That's just like The Handmaid's Tale. They force the women to be like breeding stock. Ooh, yellow pear tomatoes, yum. Back to talking about the moving thing. I hope I can move before winter because I'll find out in June what number I am on the list when they do the lottery thing. So I hope I can move before the cold weather gets here. And the woman said they deep clean and repaint the apartments before new tenants move in. So that's good. And they're less acidic, the yellow tomatoes, because I have that acid reflux crap, among other things. Thank you, Veganic Tomato. Pia, yeah, I do, because where I am now, I can't afford oil. I mean, where I got heating assistance from, their budget's been cut the past few years, like at least 3 years. And I'm always afraid I've run out of oil in the past and froze my ass off, to be honest, 2 to 3 days in a row until I could get oil, because I can't afford it. I have very limited income, and most of that goes for rent. Because and I don't have a lease here, so it's no big deal about, I'm not breaking a lease when I move, when I have a chance to get in that new place, because it's got electric heat, so I don't have to worry about not being warm in the cold weather, because I can pay the electric bill, and I can get assistance with that too. Plus, this place is old, and it's it's an up and there's 2 rooms upstairs, and there's a living room, kitchen, and bathroom downstairs. So it'll be easier in an apartment, and they have a galley kitchen. All the apartments have galley kitchens, so I'll probably have more counter space. So I might be inclined to want to do more cooking. I do some now, but I might want to do more if I have a nicer kitchen than here. Oh, is it? I know the electric bill is the rates have gone up here, but I can deal with paying the electric bill. I could get assistance with that, no doubt. And then because I'm not getting cable, because I don't have a computer. I'm not going to get cable. I'm just going to buy a flat screen TV, because the one I have is an old style one that somebody gave me for free several years ago. It still works, knock on wood. But I'd like to get like a flat screen TV, not too big, like maybe a 26-inch one. Hi, Steph. You haven't met the Twerk and Gherkin yet, have you? Holy crap, that's crazy, Fly. Twerk and Gherkin. He twerks. But oil, the price of oil is going up because of that stupid war in Iran, you know? And the oil companies only deliver a minimum of gallons, and that's like over $400, and there's no way I can afford that multiple times in the winter. Because I only get like a couple of deliveries through Team where I get the assistance, but once that money runs out, then I'm up the creek. So I had to use part of my renter's rebate last time. And then a friend actually loaned me money for the most recent delivery, and that's why I had the furnace shut off, because there's some oil in it, because my landlady's always gets on my back basically. She's a good landlady otherwise, but every time it's about the oil, she knows I can't really get down to into the basement to look at how much is in there, you know? So that's why I need to get the hell out of here. I'm leaving stuff behind. I don't care what she does with it. Because there's a big kitchen table. I don't need a big table. I have a tray table that I eat my meals on when I watch something on TV. Oh, wow, that's funny. Fly. Been on empty for over a year. I know. Oh, pineapple Fanta. That's interesting. Pineapple Fanta. I try not to drink too much diet soda, but sometimes I like some now and then. But yeah. So I was sorting through my books, which ones I want to keep, which ones I want to donate. But I will have help moving. That is weird, Fly. Hmm. But I like the idea of them deep cleaning and repainting the apartment. And that galley kitchen sounds good. Wow, $6 a gallon. Whew. I heard that Poppy brand of soda has a Shirley Temple flavor. It's new. Um, hmm. Kind of overwhelming thinking about moving, but it's a necessity. And hopefully this would be the last time I move. Because the rent is $7.50 a month, but she said it'll go up either $50 a month or 20, but it might not go up too much because my income, I only have my disability check as my income. I don't have any assets. I don't own any property. I don't have a car. I don't have CDs or IRA accounts or none of that. So hopefully it won't be too much, for the rent increases, because right now I pay $8.50 here, and I know she's going to go up. She's talked about it in the past. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm pretty sure it will. But the main issue is the heating, because I'm getting older, and it's not good for my health because the RA and the diabetes. It's not good to freeze your ass off, even if it's just for a day or two. You have to. I shouldn't have to bundle up. Like before, I'd wear my heavy sweatpants, sweatshirt, my robe, a warm hat, a scarf, warm socks, the whole 9 yards. And sure, I have little heaters, but it only heats up that little area. Like, excuse me, I got hiccups. like where I eat my meals, I like to watch whatever. I was rewatching season 2 of The Walking Dead currently, but I have a tray table. I sit in my rocking chair and watch whatever on the TV. I don't have cable. Like I said, can't afford it. That's not a necessity. I have a collection of DVDs I watch or I borrow them from the library. Delilah, where'd you go? I can't do that really. I have to move. So I already put in my application. I need to move out of here because I can't afford oil. That's a definite thing. Electricity I can deal with because I can get assistance with that from where I get for the oil. And they also there's also some kind of thing on my electric bill where there's a little bit taken off through public funding, whatever the heck they call it. I forgot what the exact term is. A goat situation. Goats are funny when they yell. Like sometimes they scream. Oh, his or her head was stuck. Oh boy. But there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I have to move because of the heating. I'm tired of being chilly. Like right now, it's kind of a chilly morning. It'd be nice to have a little heat, besides the little heaters I have, and it'd be nice to be warm. And then I hope I get a second floor apartment because then the heat rises from the tenant below, and that helps. That would cut down on the electric bill, the woman said. So I hope I get in before my friend, because my friend she complains about the heat in her apartment. I said, I wish I had that problem. I don't know why she wants to move from where she is now. She has a studio apartment. So I hope I can get in before she does. Yeah, stupid troll. Or a numpty. A numpty bampot. Because I need to. She really doesn't, to be honest. As long as she's got electric heat. So, and I've didn't come right out and say that I hope I get in before you do, but I said I need to move. Stressing the need part. And then there's 3 different buildings. One of them, there's studio apartments and 1-bedroom apartments there. I just need the 1-bedroom. Studio's all right, but I'd rather have a 1-bedroom. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible, fly. But in a tiny chicken coop? Oh, that's... It's not that far. It's like by car, it's 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes drive. It's not that far at all, really. And then I would pay for a U-Haul truck, and then I know people that could help me move when the time comes, because, there's heavier stuff, like there's stuff I want to take, like this long wooden box that has a lid. I put my shoes in it. And then there's like 3 bureaus I want to, dressers or whatever I want to bring with me. Plus the bed frame for the full-size bed in here. I don't need a queen size. Yeah, that poor goat. I feel sorry for her. Poor baby. Delilah. And then I want to bring this computer table that I have my easel on and the computer chair I'm sitting in. I want to bring that too. We'll get a tour of the apartments after a bit, because once we get the numbers, then I think at some point, she said a lot of stuff. I forgot what it was, but we will get a tour of what the apartments look like. I wish I could see what they look like ahead of time, so I know what, where I could put like this computer table and share whether to put it in the bedroom or in the living room. I'll find out though. I hope that, yeah, I hope they don't plan to eat the goat, him or her, because animals are not property. Oh boy. Ugh. Animals are not property. Oh, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Delilah, where'd you go? Where are you? That's okay, veganic tomato. Oh, excuse me. Oh. I'm just tired. I don't sleep that much. When I do fall asleep, then I gotta wake up because I gotta go to the bathroom. Then I have a hard time getting back to sleep again. I like macadamia nuts. I'll have something for lunch after. I don't know what. I'm saving boxes that I get stuff in, like my meds, my RA medicine. Because even though they're small, I could put CDs or some smaller items in there. Hi, Delilah. Delilah. Come here. Come here. Delilah. Come here. Where's Martin? I wonder where Martin is. Hi, Delilah. Hi. Delilah. Come here. Come on. Come on, that's it. That's it. That's my girl. Yeah. You're my daughter. One thing though, because of Delilah, I need to get something from my oh, that's where Martin is. Okay. Poor Chip gets all kinds of trolls and numpties. But Delilah has to be declared an emotional support cat in order for her to, you know, definitely got to do that. Because Monday, I'm going to my primary care doctor. I'll get the paper from her with their letterhead on it stating the fact that she's my emotional support animal, because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have her in my life. And I'm not moving without her. And she's had her rabies shot, even though she doesn't go outside. They have to have the rabies shot here in Connecticut. Otherwise, the vet won't look at them. So Monday, I'll get that paper from her. And then I got the paper from when she had her rabies shot, when she's due again. Because she's coming with me. Bye. I mean, I could always have another roommate here, but the fact is, I like my privacy. And then I'd be afraid the person would inadvertently let Delilah out, you know. But mainly they would have to be vegan to live here, a non-smoking vegan. But mainly being vegan. And I don't know anybody like that. And I have trust issues, so having another roommate's out of the question. Oh, I just read your comment, Pia. She's already been microchipped, too. And the rabies last one was a 3-year one. I think it might be coming up this year. I got to check her paper that I got in a folder. I got all her papers in a purple folder. But because I didn't need that when I moved in here with my previous 3 kitties that I raised from babies. So but with this place, that's required. So I gotta do what I gotta do, you know? No ifs, ands, or pickle butts about it. I bet poor Chip is inundated with trolls, as usual. Sometimes I just like listen to Chip and Mel and Steve because they get a lot of trolls, and looking at the comments gets me mad. Oh, I'm buffering? Oh, it's not showing up on my end. Oh. That's weird. I can't tell what. I'm like Karma Chameleon. I come and go. I got 3 doctor's appointments. Well, one's not technically a doctor's appointment this week. Monday, I go to my primary care. Tuesday I go to the cardiologist, and Friday I go to the diabetic dietitian. Oh, he's flying? I didn't know he had wings. Oh, that's a possibility, I guess, Pia. I wonder where Spooky or Luke is. My brother Luke. Luke Skywalker. Maybe at some point I'll get googly eyes to put on. You got to twerk again. Twerk it. Twerk it. Twerk that pickle butt. Woo! Twerk it. I don't know what I'm gonna do today. Except maybe sort through more stuff. Yeah. But I like that new primary care place because they specialize in 55 and older. So. And you get to see the same person each time because, like, my previous primary care doctor, I didn't know who I was going to see. I never actually saw her, hardly ever. It's always somebody else. And the cardiologist is new. Well, my echocardiogram was okay, thankfully. I got more stuff I need to sort through. I got plenty. I got time, but there's no sense procrastinating. If I do a little each day, that'll make it easier, sort through things, make another donation to the Vietnam Vets of America. And then lessen the load when I move. Of course, Twerking Gherkin's coming with me, of course. And one thing about it, like these little waste baskets I have, I could put things in there when I move small items in there, take the little plastic bag out of there and just put like small items to transport. Somebody would have to drive the U-Haul because I only have a non-driver's ID now for the past few years. Somebody else can drive the U-Haul, and then I would go with Delilah in another vehicle. Hopefully I can do it in one trip. Yeah, because I'm glad because the echo shows more than an EKG does. So there was something in there, but I guess everything's okay. I don't know. I'm still waiting on that surgery on my enlarged lymph nodes. And every now and then I get twinges in my right armpit. I don't know what's going on in there, but the older I get, the more problems pop up. All over the years, I've accumulated various issues. First, it was diabetes, then it was the rheumatoid arthritis, then the diabetic retinopathy, and then also, in particular order, I got gallstones. I have a screw loose in my left foot, my Frankenfoot. And also the thyroid thing was fine. The biopsy results were negative. I knew they would be negative. I was positive. Like, I got to think positively about moving, that I'll get a good number so I won't have to wait too long. That's why I say I hope I can move before winter because I want to be able to be warm, not have to worry about freezing. having to bundle up. Oh. Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for. I need to find out. This one primary care doctor told me they're waiting for my A1C to go down because it's too high, but that could take a long time. Whereas I've had procedures and surgeries in the past, and it didn't depend on what my A1C was. It depended on what my blood sugar was currently. So I don't know. I got to find out what it is exactly, because I get one thing from one person, and the other one, it was because my blood sugar was too high that morning when they were going to remove those lymph nodes, that they canceled it. I haven't heard anything yet. I called the doctor that's going to be doing that surgery, but I never heard back from her. I got to call him again. It's like, what is going on? I want to find out, because I hope to get it done before I have to move, because I'm not gonna, because it'll need healing time after that surgery once they remove them, and I'm not gonna be able to do too much heavy lifting. Hi, Angela. Hi, Nurse Rod. Howdy. Angela! Hey, here's the twerking gherkin. He's got a butt now. See, he got a butt. We can twerk that pickle butt. Twerk it. Twerk that pickle butt. Yeah, that's it. Work it. Twerk it. Woo! Woo! Oh boy. Delilah, where'd you go? Oh, I don't know how I am. Really? I'm doing okay. I'll be even better once I can move out of here. Oh, you're not late. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming anyway. I never know. Whoops. Hi, vegan Anthem. Yeah, twerking gherkin got a butt. Woo! Twerk that butt. Woo, woo. Oh, excuse me, I'm just tired. I don't get enough sleep. Thank you for the compliment, Nurse Rod. Yeah, Delilah? What? 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 You got something you want to say? Huh? You got something you want to say? Huh? Meow. was straightening under the table here where I got all these books on. Oh my. I gotta go through these books again and donate more. I got more downstairs, more books downstairs, more books in the other room. I need to downsize my books, but some I'm not gonna get rid of. Oh, that's cute. Fly. She wanted to gave you the hoof. Aw. Had a couple of these earlier. They're gone. One of the numpties said they eat 2 pounds of dead chicken a day. Ugh, gross. I know goats are they are cute. They're funny too. I like when the way they yell at people. You know, goats talk to people. It's so funny. It can be hilarious. And baby goat zoomies. Oh my god. Who's Fortune Feemster? Never heard of her. Oh, I never heard of her. Oh, I have to look her up on YouTube. Oh. Can't stretch enough either, it seems like. Ow. Oh, there it goes. Ouch. Getting this twinge near my right armpit. Oh. Food bar. Oh. I don't know if it's related to those nodes or not, but hurts a little bit. Not that much, but ooh. Arnold. Oh boy. I know that's a good question. Fly. Not yet. I don't know when it will be. Because I've had stuff done before and it did depend on what my A1C was. It was what my blood sugar was that morning of the surgery or procedure, whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. Sometimes these doctors, like, Wish I didn't have to deal with them, but sometimes it's necessary. I just want to get things done and over with, you know. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't have any lumps in my pit. But I didn't even know my lymph nodes were enlarged, you know. I couldn't tell until they did the, you know, the ultrasound and then the biopsies. Sometimes that's why one of the reasons why Delilah is legit my emotional support cat, my daughter, my non-human family member, because she basically gives me a reason to get up in the morning, you know, because sometimes I'm like, sometimes I don't feel like getting up, but I have to, you know, because it gets to the point things get so overwhelming, and especially when you don't have, you know, all my immediate family's gone, you know. It's like I wish I could ask one of my brothers something, then they're not here to ask, you know. Hi, Navia. Oh, the Torkin Gherkin says hi. And he's got a butt now, Navia. He can twerk. Twerk that butt. Work it and twerk it. Yeah. Work that butt. Woo. Vegan tomato, that's funny. Why Delilah? PJ. My pickle's got a butt now. Woo. Woo. Be sure you don't fart. Okay. It might be a gassy pickle. Sorry. I had some gas and it had to come out. Oh my God. Oh, crap. Fart pickle juice. I guess they would smell like vinegar. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Gassy pickle. Oh my goodness. Oh. Ding dang do. Oh. Oh boy. Oh. I'm surprised Luke hasn't shown up. My spooky Lukey, Luko Skywalker. Whatever you want to call him. Yeah, ding dang doo. Remember on if anybody remembers that show Laugh-In, Lily Tomlin's character, Ernestine the operator. One ringy dingy, two ringy dingy. Is the party to whom I'm speaking. I don't He never said. Might be my cousin. I don't know. Instead of a family tree, we have a family vine because cucumbers grow on a vine. And then Edith Ann, when she'd sit in that oversized chair, "Hi, my name is Edith Ann, and I'm only 5 years old." PJ. Yeah. Twerk. Twerk. Twerk that butt. Twerk that pickle butt. Work that money maker. Yeah, twerking gherkin is working that butt. Gotta have some laughs in this day and age, the way things are going in the world. Yeah, I used to watch Laughing. That was funny. Sock it to me. Ruth Buzzy and was Artie Johnson, the dirty old man. I think I watched it in reruns. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it came out in 1968. I was only 6 years old, so I must have watched it in reruns. That and the original Saturday Night Live was amazing. They were funny. Whee! Go for a spin. What else to talk about? Oh yeah, I was going somewhere with the Lily Tomlin, Ernestine the operator. One ringy ding dang do. Oh. Let's see. Oh, I got another subscriber. Someone named Jesus Garcia Papaya. Yeah, oh yeah, Carol Burnett too. I'm so glad we had time together. Yeah, I have a DVD with some Carol Burnett stuff on it from her show. Yeah, Virtue Postmortem is live. I think I got 506 subs now. Oh, Sanford and Son, yeah, that was funny. Good Times, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, The Jeffersons, Welcome Back, Kotter. Yeah, big dummy. I'm coming, Elizabeth. I'm coming, Elizabeth. Arnold, the one that played Ron Palillo that played Arnold Horshack was from Cheshire, Connecticut. MASH, another great sitcom. I have the first season. My brother Harold had it. It was in his belongings. I kept it. I'm keeping it. Gary Burghoff was from Connecticut too. Right now, I'm reading Christina Applegate's memoir. She's been through a lot. Jeez. She had to have a double mastectomy a few years back and diagnosed with MS back in 2021. And I saw a short where Ed O'Neill, who played Al Bundy, treated Christina like she was his real daughter. You know, he protected her, looked after her too. Like if there was a scene where she was uncomfortable, he intervened with that. And yeah, it's called You with the Sad Eyes. That show was funny, Married with Children. And that it's interesting finding out about Ed O'Neill. He not only played her father on TV, he was like a dad to her in real life because her biological father took off when she was young, left her and her mom. And then Peggy Bundy, Katie Sagal, then watching her in Sons of Anarchy, it's like, wow, she was so good on Married with Children and Sons of Anarchy. And she also played, it's funny, she played Kaylee Cuoco's mom in 8 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter with John Ritter. And then she played her mom on Big Bang Theory too. Yeah, Angela, that was good about him. I have season 9. I got it randomly somewhere at a thrift store, I guess. Hi, Martin. Hey, the Twerkin' Gherkin says hi. Now he's got a butt. Look it. He can twerk that butt. Look it. He's working and twerking that butt for everybody. Woo! Twerk it. Twerk it. Twerk it. Oh. Sorry about that. I had some gas and it had to get out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have season 9 of Married with Children, and then another one that has like 5 episodes. The 2-parter where they were living in the grocery store because they had no air conditioner. Al was too cheap to get air conditioner. Vinegar farts. Yeah, Martin. I said last week I was gonna draw a butt on him. Yeah. He's got butt cheeks. Martin. Yeah, I was talking about Katie Sagal. PJ. Yeah, she was Married with Children, 8 Simple Rules, and then Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, not my president either. That's right, Fly. Sure as hell ain't my president. I didn't vote for that piece of crap. Ding dang doo. Trumpty Dumpty is a numpty. His diaper's full, but his brain is empty. Yeah, Trumpty Dumpty is a numpty. His diaper's full, but his brain is empty. Yeah, my little poem of the day. Oh yeah, I never watched Futurama, but I heard she was in that too. She used to be a backup singer for Bette Midler and other people too before acting. She's got a good voice because she's done some songs that were featured in Sons of Anarchy, like her cover of "Bird on a Wire" and "Son of a Preacher Man" and "Ruby Tuesday." Yep. Right now, I felt like because most recently when I started rewatching The Walking Dead, I started from season 4. I have 1 and 4, so I took out season 2 from one of the libraries and watching it again. This is only like the 3rd time, but I love that show. And it's funny, afterward, I forgot when his hair got longer, but it's kind of funny seeing Daryl with short hair. You can see his face. And how young Coral was in those first few seasons, because he basically grew up on that show, Chandler Riggs. But they're still looking for Sophia. Now Carl recovered from being accidentally shot. I like that scene though, where the deer they were looking at each other. Carl was looking at that young buck, but then Otis from the farm, Herschel's farm, shot the deer, and the bullet went through the deer into Carl. And very nearly died. Shane, I didn't really care for him much on the show. He was okay. He had his moments, but when he lied about what he did to Otis, he basically killed Otis because he shot him in the leg and left him. Took the backpack with the medical supplies they needed to save Carl, and he left him behind to be chomped on by the walkers. On Andrea was annoying a lot most of the time too. Again, she had her moments, just like Lori. But those two characters get a lot of hate from fans, some fans, Andrea and Lori. So, I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream. Like her and Shane. Now, because she legit thought Rick was dead from what Shane told her, so. I still say, though, Judith is Rick's daughter. That was brutal, that scene where Carl had to cut his mother open, take the baby out. But then Maggie was the one that, so Carl didn't have to shoot his mother in the head, so she wouldn't turn into a walker. I'm doing pretty good, Martin. Thanks for asking. I mean, I got an appointment with my primary care on Monday. I got an appointment with a cardiologist. It's just a follow-up. No, I don't have a new phone yet. What happened was I got the phone the other day, took it to a phone store, a T-Mobile one, in fact, to ask them, because I didn't know how to take out the SIM card from this phone to put in the new one. And the woman there tried to unlock the phone, but it wouldn't unlock. It was supposed to be unlocked in the factory, because Luke said that it was supposed to. And we were, gobsmacked about that, why it wasn't able to be used here. So anyway, I sent it back, all the stuff back. We decided to have UPS pick it up, and Luke go get the money back, and then he's gonna send me a money order in US dollars, and then I could go to a store here and buy a phone, which be better doing it that way, really, thinking about it, instead of trying to get one from overseas or whatever. It was. So anyway, still got Sir Spams a lot for a while yet, until things get all, sorted out. But Luke is handling it on his end now. I got sent the phone back. Because otherwise I'd have to wait till I get my renter's rebate check. I think they still do renter's rebate in Shelton, where I want to move. And yeah, Spooky is a legend. Luco Skywalker, I call him. Oh, Nurse Rod. I mean, PJ, Lori Grimes on The Walking Dead. Rick's wife, and Carl and Judith's mother. Yeah, where is? Maybe we need to summon him. Reach out in the Force and summon Luco Skywalker. Where are you? Spooky Boo, where are you? He's got such a generous heart. Luke does. I didn't expect those flowers I got from him, and then the phone. I wasn't expecting that till he, wanted me to pick out one. That looks like a burp, PJ. BRP, burp. Burp. Like burp. Yeah, he's such a sweetie. Yeah, maybe like Beetlejuice. Spooky juice. Spooky juice. Spooky juice. We summon thee to this chat. Burp. Burp. Oh, now she's looking out the window in here, one of the windows. I think I'll leave that table that the books are on behind. I want to take that wooden, I call it a shoe box, because it's I don't know how long it is, maybe a yard long. It's got a lid on it. Can't close the damn lid. Spooky juice you're talking about, PJ? Yeah, it's not a very nice looking day. It's cloudy out. If it was sunny out, I might want to take a walk. But I might end up doing some more stuff around here, getting, little by little. If I do a little each day, straightening up, sorting through stuff, what needs to be thrown out, what I want to save, what I want to donate, all of that stuff. Oh, he's not. Oh, where is he? Luke, where are you? Luke Skywalker. Well, you know what I say, PJ? You can have a dirty mind as long as you got a clean body. Haha. Clean body, dirty mind. He's gonna twerk again. For that comment. Twerk it. Twerk that butt. Twerk that pickle butt. Twerk it. Twerk it. I just had a funny thought. Imagine a pickle sliding down a stripper's pole. Oh, God. Yikes, Martin's leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh my God. Oh, where would you tuck the puck? You'd have to wear a little G-string. Or no, an elastic band. Because he has no legs. I should put an elastic band around his waist. Too bad I didn't have some like little tiny dollar bills, fake dollar bills I could stick in the elastic band. Elastic. God. In his butt cheeks, butt crack. Oh boy. This chat always goes off the rails on the crazy train. Martin, I don't know what I'm going to have for lunch yet. I didn't even have breakfast. I had a couple of macadamia nuts. But I got to figure out what I want for lunch. I have enough stuff around. It's just a matter of what do I feel like having. And I don't friggin' know. Oh, you know what I had for dessert the past couple nights? Some fresh blackberries with some coconut milk, whipped cream. Delicious. Oh, there goes Martin, off and running. Woo! Getting his exercise. Run, Martin, run. I had no coffee yet today. Don't feel like coffee. Just drinking some water. Bazinga! Bazinga! There, Martin's flying off. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, I got a lot more stuff to go through around here. But like I said, if I do a little each day, that'll be a big help. You know, throw out old mail that I don't need anymore, type of thing. It's really not very far from where I live now. It's like 4 or 5 minutes by car. So it might be a quieter neighborhood too than around here because a lot of people blast their music when they go by in cars, or if they stop out in front of the house next door or something waiting for somebody, they got their music too loud. The only thing, the convenience store right across the street, it won't be able to go there anymore, rather. That's okay. The main thing is about, like I mentioned previously, the heating issue. Rent increase is secondary. So maybe I'll go to noon. Like another half hour, roughly. And then I'll end the stream and go fix some lunch. Oh, I got a couple of Beyond Burgers. I should have taken one out to frost it. Oh, that's what I'll have. A Beyond Burger, and put a slice of vegan Gouda cheese on it. A little ketchup, lettuce. Yeah, that's what I'll have for lunch. Uh-oh, my stomach is starting to growl. Talking about food. I could take one out and just defrost it in the microwave. I'm bringing my microwave with me and the toaster I have. Some of my dishes, because I don't need a whole lot of dishes because it's just me, and I hardly ever have any company, so. Oh, there's the rolling eyeballs. Martin's eyes are rolling. It's not thunder you hear, it's Martin's eyes rolling. I got one pretzel bun left. I can put the Beyond, yeah, it's a Beyond Burger on it. And that's good, Navia. Rick Rubin special. Tofu with a brown gluten sauce. I got this thing, an email saying that I can start up a buy me a coffee thing now. I gotta figure out how to do that. Because I have over 500 subs, a little over. I have to Google how I do that, how I set that up. Buy me a coffee. Woo. I want to see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie this month, but I gotta see if I have. Yeah. If I go on a Tuesday, it's cheaper on a Tuesday at the movie theater where I usually go. A friend of mine and I'll probably go because it's 2 weeks from yesterday, the 22nd, but maybe the following Tuesday might go see it. Good thing I have tissues handy. There might be another one. There might be another sneeze. Oh, I haven't seen that one. The latest Superman movie. No, haven't seen it. Looks like Tessa's got a new video out. I just got the notification. Oh yeah, PJ. I forgot who played Superman in the latest one. I forgot the guy's name. I was gonna say Gold. That's funny. Yeah. Like I saw a comment on somebody's short saying that God created animals for food and pets. I said, domesticated animals are forcibly bred into existence. No Sky Daddy created them. Oh, that's the. Yeah, I know it was a different last name. Corvette. Oh, yeah, that's the one that it was. I see a lot of shorts and stuff from Vegan FTA, from PETA, from Cosmic Vegan, and a bunch of other ones. Mel and Steve. Let's hope Joey's going to be okay. That they let him go. They should never have arrested him. They need to arrest the animal abusers, not the activists who want to save them. Yeah, that was the PJ. That was the one about she said she ate bacon. Earlier, I had a numpty here. I said, I love eating meat. Why is it wrong? Duh. But it is asking too much of these non-vegans to use their critical thinking. It's like these, I hate that. I love eating meat. I say, their lives are not worth your trivial taste pleasure. Oh. Oh. Exactly, Martin. Critical thinking. Yeah, their brains sink into the brain rot. That reminds me that I got my critical thinking hat downstairs. Cap. Yeah, make sure I bring all my hats with me too when I go, when I move. I have a variety of hats. I have a hat I got recently that has little mushrooms all over it. It's green. It's got little smiling mushrooms all on it. Oh, I should put socks on. My feet are cold. Oh. After I'll put socks on. I know, exactly, Navia. It's like they're so selfish. They're selfish pieces of shit. To be honest, you know? They only care about their trivial taste pleasure or how they look in a leather jacket or fur coat or they think it's okay to patronize a zoo or go to the circus or the aquarium and whatever. Ugh. Ugh. I don't know if I want to go anywhere today. I mean, if the sun was out, I'd be more inclined to want to go somewhere. I mean, what am I gonna do? Go to my favorite thrift shop and look around? I don't need anything. I got enough CDs. I got enough stuff. I'm trying to downsize. It's just that sometimes you need to get out, take a walk somewhere, just to get out. But eh, better off staying home and puttering around the house. I gotta Google how much a new mattress would be, a full size mattress. I need a new one. I'll take the bed frame of this full size bed in here. PJ, that's a good one. Yeah, go suck a lemon. Let's see, what does it look like? I don't know. The mattress on this bed, I don't sleep on this bed. It might be better than the one in my room. I don't know. I'll see what happens. But I do know I want to buy a flat screen TV. I've mentioned it before, like maybe a 26-inch, or I don't need a big one. But because, that's my only form of entertainment besides YouTube is watching stuff. I don't need cable. I just need my DVD player still works fine. Bring that with me. And buy a new flat screen TV, and I don't know, I gotta see how much they cost. Because I stay home a lot. I mean, I go out like to do grocery shopping and other things like going to the library and whatnot. But I mean, when I stay home, especially at night, I'm home just about every night, So it's good to have something to watch when I am home. Tell him go suck a pickle. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, but some animal mothers never have a happy Mother's Day, like dairy cows and laying hens and mama pigs and goats and sheep. All those other animals that are forcibly bred into existence don't have a happy Mother's Day. I don't know what else to talk about. Let's see. I just kind of wing it because I don't have can't show any videos on here. I can't, just for entertainment. We got the twerk and gherkin. Woo! Yeah, I'm always saying animals are not objects. I always say that. They're not slaves or lab tools or clothing or food or anything else that exploits them. They shouldn't be. They should not be considered property. They need to be considered on their own merits. They're living beings. Well, I'm glad there was no more of these. I keep this handy. I love that word, numpty. A numpty bampot. Better to say that than call somebody a stupid asshole, because that would get censored. I'm going to end this pretty soon because I need to get up and move around. Put some socks on my cold feet. I have slippers on, but need socks. I'm getting hiccups. So I'll end this pretty soon. Okay, one more twerking. Twerk it. Twerk it. Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Twerk it. The twerking gherkin. He loves to twerk for people. Yeah, I'm going to Google how I set up that buy me a coffee thing. See what happens. Maybe he needs a belly button next time. Should I give him a navel? PJ. I want to hear you're my pickle twerking fix. Yeah, you got to get your weekly pickle twerking fix. And his hat came off. He looks funny without a hat now. Have lunch and watch another episode of The Walking Dead. Season 2. Yeah, I don't know. Just running out of things to talk about. Did a lot of twerking. We'll probably have to take another nap. Did a lot of twerking again today. Take his hat off. Wrap him up like I did last time. We could take a nap. He was napping for a whole week. He went into hibernation. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah. I think I will end this now. Go have some lunch. Oh, that's funny. I'm imagining lots of people in rehab for pickle twerking addiction. That's too funny. There's no excuse for pickle abuse. Okay. Until next week. I don't know. But, Chip is a legend, too. Well, I'm going to say toodles for now. Until next week. Same time, same pickle channel. Same pickle twerking channel. So until next week, everybody take care. Have a vegan-tastic day or night. Have a great weekend. And thank you all for coming. Take care. May the force be with you. Yeah, we're Philly. Philly vegans. We're South Philly. Bye, everybody. May the force be with you. Bye.